Hey, what's up everyone, it's your boy AlterTech, back again with a new video. In today's video, we have to talk about the Photosphere mode on the Pixel 4 XL. I'm recording with the Panasonic G7, and unlike my last video, I'm using the f1.7 25mm lens. So hopefully there's a lot more bokeh in the back and the quality overall is a lot more better. I'm not sweating like before, thank God. So let's go ahead and get into this video. So the Pixel 4 XL, I took some panoramic shots yesterday. There's this whole argument where the Pixel 4 deserved a wide angle lens. And then there was this other debate where, if you had to choose between a wide angle and the telephoto, most consumers would choose the wide angle. So I tried to show you guys how awesome the telephoto lens actually was. And in today's video, I'm saying if you chose not to get the Pixel because it didn't have a wide angle camera system, I'm going to tell you guys there is a substitute for it. It's not perfect, and it might actually give you some better photos. It's the Photosphere mode. So I do not recommend panoramic in any situations. I have never been able to use it correctly, even in some great lighting situations, even with the tripod. It just does not come out too well. Okay, so let me just go ahead and try to explain this the best I can. How does it work? Number one, as soon as you turn on the mode, there's a blue circle and there is a empty white circle, and you want to take that empty white circle and put it over that blue circle until it's filled up and it's done processing. And let's say you want to get some picture that's on the right side, so you would just tilt your phone to the right side and repeat the process. And let's say you want to get a huge giant picture. I would suggest you guys do 3 across, 3 on top, and 3 on the bottom. And if you guys aren't satisfied, maybe if there's some distortion, just go into Snapseed or go into the Google Photos app and just use your cropping tool and just crop it out, and you can still get some amazing photos. Now here's the thing, people, actually it works pretty quick and it's been very reliable. So first things first, let's go ahead and check out the photo I took of the bridge. With this photo, I tried doing a different variations. I tried doing 2 circles, one to the middle and one to the right. I tried doing 3 circles, and I tried doing 6 circles. And as you guys can see, you could get different results. So my next question was, how does this compare to the iPhone's wide angle lens? Is it as good? Is it going to give you, similar photo results? Or is it going to be totally outdone by the iPhone's ultra wide camera? So my answer to that, people, is it depends what you're shooting. As for the ultra wide camera lens on the iPhone, it's more reliable, it's easier to use. As for the Pixel, it's still there, but you could get some amazing shots, and in some cases you might prefer the shots that the Photosphere mode takes. Now, how is that even possible? Well, thanks to the HDR performance of the Google Pixel, the Photosphere actually does a great job as well when it comes to HDR performance, and with the computational photography that's going on, it makes some really good photos. And that's because Google is pretty much the leader when it comes to computational photography. So the iPhone, it's not too far behind. I know with when it comes to shooting night photos, I still prefer the Google Pixel. When it comes to zooming in, of course, the Pixel is going to take the win on that. But I'm just talking about photography at the moment. I'm not talking about video recording. That's an entirely different story. So in this photo, this is a good example of trying to capture a great ultra wide shot. So I'm using the iPhone 11. So for some reason the shadows was a little bit too on the low side. I'm not exactly sure why. Maybe HDR did not kick in, but overall the detail and everything looks pretty damn good. There isn't much distortion. Maybe on the sides you might notice some distortion, but overall in the middle of the photo everything seems to be looking pretty damn good. And pay attention to those railings, because the Google Pixel 4 XL with Photosphere, it actually does its own little enhancements. I shouldn't really call it enhancements, but I actually like how it looks in a crazy sort of way. But oddly enough, the buildings, I actually like how the buildings on the right side look. It doesn't have that that curvature like on the iPhone 11. It looks straight. And the shadows, it's not as dark as the iPhone 11. Everything seems to be very much well exposed. So for me, this is something super exciting because I never thought this would be possible. Okay, so I'm not trying to say that an ultra wide camera is not as good as Photosphere, or that Photosphere is better than an ultra wide camera. That's not what I'm trying to say. There's just some people who I've spoken to who was like, no, I'm not getting it. Yeah, I'd rather just go with the iPhone Pro or whatever it was. And for them, I just want to show them what they're missing out on. And hopefully this video accomplishes that. And if you guys are wondering how it performs in low light, don't worry. It actually performs just as good. It uses Google's nighttime computational photography as well, so you're definitely going to get some clean shots in low light situations. Just make sure you have some steady hands, or if you have the opportunity, make sure you have a tripod. It does help a ton. So these are my shots I took, and for this one, it came out just gorgeous. I was just taken aback. I really did not expect to see that the photo was going to come out this clean. It was pretty dark at night. And to see that this was almost as good as a nightscape photo. So as you guys know me, I love editing photos and I just couldn't resist. So if you want to see this edited, here it is. Voila. You guys can see I added some stars. Now it's been day number 3 and I still cannot locate the Neowise comet. So I decided to just go ahead and add my own stars to the photo. Let me know what you guys think. It's on Twitter. And I'll be posting it on my website soon so you guys can get the full details of the photo. And for my final example, this is a shot with Photosphere of the entire New York City skyline. And it looks pretty good, but let's go ahead and compare it to the iPhone 11. And I want you guys out there to be the judge to let me know which one you think did the better job or which photo you prefer. So anyways, people, this is my take on the Google Photosphere mode on the Google Pixel 4 XL. I know this mode is probably available on the other Pixel line as well, or you could probably just install the latest Gcam and probably get it that way. So this is my take. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you have any questions or comments, please hit me up. Have a great and wonderful day. Peace.